right, so now we are going to review for our test for tomorrow. It's over Unit 3, everything that we've covered since probably about November. I'm going to go through the review with you and then just work on the review and pay attention to the video. Your test will look just like this. It'll be 20 questions. The questions will just be different numbers. I'm going to go through and do 5 at a time. So instead of you watching a very, very long video, we can just do a little snippet so you can take a break. All right, so number 1, which number line below represents all the solutions for the inequality? So we're going to solve it first. So cover up for x, opposite of minus 3 is plus 3. We have x over negative 2, heart arrow. Negative 5 and 3, those are different signs, so we're going to subtract. Takes on the large, which is negative 2. And then we will multiply both sides by negative 2. So we get x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Since we multiplied by a negative, our arrow is going to flip direction. Oops. It's going to point to the left. So we have x is less than equal to 4. It's going to be a closed circle. They're all closed. We want it on positive 4, so we get rid of C and D. And then it's going to point to the left, so it's going to be B. All right, number 2, if Samuel rides his bike at a constant rate of 18 miles per hour for 1.5 hours, how many miles will he travel? So this is a distance, rate, and time problem. So D equals RT. This is a formula you'll need, and I will give it to you on your test. So your rate is 18, that is your R. 1.5 is your T. We'll change it to a decimal to be 1.5, so we're looking for our distance. We're going to multiply 18 times 1.5. Move our decimal over 1, and so we get 27. That'll be 27 miles. All right, number 3, Mrs. Beletsky is purchasing 3.75 pounds of meat for a barbecue. The meat costs $2.20 per pound. How much should Mrs. Beletsky receive if she gives the cashier $20? First, we got to find how much it costs for all of her meat. So it's $2.20 for 1 pound. So we have 3.75 pounds. We're going to multiply those together. So 3.75, the 2.20, we're going to mark off that 0. That way we're multiplying with less numbers. So 2 times 5 is 10, we'll carry our 1. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15, carry our 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Add a 0. 2 times 5 is 10, 0, carry our 1. 2 times 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15. And then 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Move our decimal over 1, 2, 3 times. So we get 8.250. We can mark off that 0 and get 8.25. But the question wants to know how much change does she get back. So she spent $8.25. She has $20. So we're going to subtract them to find our total. So 20 is on top, 8.25 is on the bottom. And we get $11.75. All right, so let's look at number 4. So a model for the equation is shown below. What is the value of x? So first we're going to find our equation. So we'll count our x's, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4x. Count our negatives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be a minus 6 or negative 6 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positives. We don't need to put the positive sign. So now we're going to solve. We'll cover up our 4x. Opposite of minus 6 is plus 6. 6's will cancel. We bring down 4x. 6 plus 6 is 12. Then 4x is multiplication, so the opposite is division. Divide by 4, and so x equals 3. All right, number 5, the price of a toaster was reduced from 200 to 175. By what percentage was the toaster reduced? So we're looking for percent, so we set up our proportion with x over 100. The original amount goes on top, which is 200. Or sorry, it goes on bottom, which is 200. The top is not 175. A lot of people want to put that, but it's the difference between the two. So 200 minus 175 is 25. So 25 is going to go on top. Now we're going to cross multiply and divide. 25 times 100 is 2,500. Then we're going to divide by 200. So 200 can't go into 2, can't go into 25, but it can go into 250 one time, which is 50. Then we'll bring down our 0. 200 will go into 500 two times, which is 400. And then it's going to be a decimal, so we're going to add a 0, bring it down. 200 into 1,000 is 5. So the question says to the nearest percent. So we have 12.5%. And if we round it to the nearest percent, that's going to give us 13 for our answer. All right, so now we're going to start on number 6. So if you need a break, you can stop, and then if not, then go ahead and start the next video.